Satnam. In this set, we'll be concentrating on what we call the third chakra, the energy center associated with the region of the navel, and the fourth chakra, the heart center. Certain energy centers in our bodies have intimate relationships, and the third and fourth chakra are a couple, if you will. The third chakra is very much about our ability to commit, our discipline, and our personal power. It's the place where we process things. We process the food that we eat, the liquids that we drink. Everything we ingest has to be assimilated through this energy center, including all of our experiences. Right? So it's not just what we eat that we have to process. To be balanced and healthy, our life experiences must also be processed. And just as with food, we take from those experiences the things, the experiences, the energies that help us be strong and nurture us. And ideally, anything that we don't need, anything that does not serve us, we release from our bodies. The heart chakra is very much about love and compassion and that healing energy. The navel center, the third chakra, is there to support that. So it's with our heart that we make the promise to get together with a good friend for lunch, but it's the navel center that actually calls and makes the reservation and makes it happen. So this energy is very much meant to support the heart opening energy. This set begins with a concentration of developing that strength, that power, that ability to process of the navel center, and then moves that energy upward through the heart and actually into the hands to increase the healing capacity of our hands. Begin by rubbing your hands together, please. And then press the palms together and the thumbs into the sternum and sit very straight and tall in your body. Close your eyes and breathe in. Exhale, draw your navel into your spine. And again, inhale. Exhale. Allow your gaze to move upward and inward to the brow point as we chant the Adi Mantra. Inhale to start. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Breathe in and hold your breath. Slowly exhale and bring your hands to your knees. And again, connect with the flow of your breath. Feeling the belly move as you breathe. Connecting with that energy of the navel center, your place of power. When the navel energy is strong, we have that capacity to transform ourselves at will. Inhale deeply. Hold your breath. And exhale. This set begins with a stretch of the life nerve, also known as the sciatic nerve. Extend your right leg straight out in front of you. And if it's difficult for you to keep your knee straight and keep your spine straight because of tension in the back of your thigh, it might be helpful for you to sit up on a cushion. Just elevate your hips a little bit so that you don't feel like you're falling over backward when you go to extend your knee. If it's possible for you, take your left foot and place it on top of your right thigh like this. If that feels uncomfortable in your knee, your hip, or your ankle, then simply press the sole of your left foot up against your right inner thigh and sit this way. Contract the front of your thigh to push the back of your knee strongly down into the floor and lean forward. If you are able to, you're going to take your first two fingers and wrap them around behind your right big toe and press your thumbs into the front of the toe. If you can't reach your toe, just hold down on your leg wherever feels comfortable for you and you're able to keep your spine nice and long and lifted. So take a hold and then lift the chest, drop your shoulders, draw your chin in just a little bit to lengthen out the back of your neck. Close your eyes, focus at the brow point, and begin the breath of fire in this posture. Let's get a nice steady rhythm going for yourself. To the rhythm of breath of fire, you're thinking the mantra Sat Nam. Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale, over and over again. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. Keep engaging the muscles of your core, the navel center, front and back, to keep your rib cage supported so your spine stays nice and long. You don't collapse your rib cage. Reaching through the crown of your head. It's a beautiful posture for strengthening the lungs, stimulating the pituitary gland, and balancing out the glandular system, in addition to stretching that life nerve. Take a deep breath in and gently hold your breath for a moment. Exhale, ease out of the posture. Stretch your legs out and just shake them for a moment. And then please come to the other side. So you have your left leg extended now. And once again, if it's not comfortable for you to put your right foot on top of your thigh, then just place it alongside the thigh this way. Elevate your hips if need be. Press the knees strongly into the floor, contracting the front of the thigh. You do that so that the back of the thigh gets a signal to relax from your nervous system. Reach forward. If you can hold the toe with the first two fingers and thumbs, do that. Otherwise, you hold as far down as you can. Mindful of keeping the heart lifted, the chin drawn in, and when you're ready, begin the breath of fire again. Keep stretching through the crown of your head, drawing your chin in. Visualize those very strong muscles that travel either side of the length of your spine, supporting your rib cage. Breathe in deeply. Suspend your breath. Exhale, please, and relax out of the posture. And again, stretch your legs out. For this next posture, you're going to lie on your back and give yourself a good swift kick or two. If you need support for your lower back, help keeping your back sort of anchored down into the mat, then again, hands can always go underneath your hips to help tip your hips up, which pushes your back down. So you don't want your hands under your back. Keep them low on your body. And bring your legs up and bend your knees into your hips. On the inhale, stretch your leg up. On the exhale, bend your knee. And then switch sides. Inhale up, exhale down. Close your eyes, focus at the brow. It makes us stronger when we use that eye focus. It makes us more focused, more calm. As we move, as we work, we can stay calm. The sciatic nerve is very close to the surface of the skin, right where the heel strikes the hip. So we're giving that nerve some stimulation. This is a wonderful exercise to do after a long car ride or if you've been sitting for a long time. If you feel any strain in your knees, just go a little bit more gently with yourself. You may not actually be able to get your heel quite to your hip, and that's okay. Just do the best you can. Work with yourself. And relax your legs. Release them down into the floor. Take a rest for a moment, arms by your sides, palms facing upward. Let your breath flow naturally now. Notice how you feel in your body. Release any tension down into the floor. For this next movement, you may also wish to have your hands underneath your hips for support. Just like this. If you don't need it, just rest the arms by your sides. You'll have your left knee into your chest to start, and your right leg extended straight out, as close to parallel with the floor as you can manage. If this causes a strain in your body, just partially extend the leg out. Work in a range that's comfortable for you, and you can really stay nice and steady in your core. It's more about feeling a strong relationship, a connection to the core of your being and being able to be stable there. Then get the leg fully extended. So in this position with the left knee to the chest, inhale. And then exhale and switch legs. It's a very powerful breath. It's a push-pull movement. And feel that you're drawing the knee into the body just as much as you're extending the other leg out. Close your eyes once again. Focus at the brow. Breathe powerfully. Connect the breath and the movement with the mantra Sat Nam. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. If at any point you start to feel a lot of pressure in your lower spine, or you can't keep your back connected with the floor, you can again make that movement smaller, or just rest for a moment. Hold the knees into the chest and keep the breath pattern going as if you were still moving the legs. Visualize the legs moving in your mind's eye. See it happening. Keep the breath going. And then if you feel ready to start again, just begin again. And now inhale and stretch both legs straight out. And exhale them down to the floor and relax again. Breathe through your nose as you recover. Let any tension drain out of your body down into the floor. And please draw your knees into your chest. Hold your legs and rock a few times up and down in your spine to bring yourself up to sitting. This next posture is designed to strengthen the nervous system, really build our resiliency. It's one of the more challenging postures, so I will show again a modification, and feel free to come in and out of the posture as many times as you need to, and gradually build up that resiliency, that strength of your neuromuscular system over time. And you'll have your hands directly beneath your shoulders with your fingers spread wide apart, ideally. And if it's possible for you, you'll be with your legs extended, supporting yourself on the tops of your feet with your chin drawn in a little bit so your neck is in a nice line with the rest of your body. You hold yourself, again, from that navel center, from the core, so that you don't sort of drop your hips or have your hips too high, sort of right in the center, straight line with your body. If it's too much to be on your feet that way, drop your knees to the floor. And you can also go back and forth between the two postures. Some people prefer to be on their fists instead of their palms. If there's a lot of pressure in the wrist and your wrist is not quite ready to handle that range of motion, you can either do that or just gently and slowly over time work toward getting more flexibility and more strength in the wrist. So pick the posture that will work best for you. You can always change your mind, and while you're holding the posture, you'll do the breath of fire. So engaging the navel center, feeling nice and stable in through your shoulders and your core. Raise up onto the tops of your feet. If you want to, draw the chin in and breathe. Your eyes are closed and focused at the brow. There's a tendency as we practice to let the chin sort of jut out over time. So keep focusing on drawing the chin in, feeling your neck nice and long, feeling a nice spread between your shoulders. You don't want to be hanging on your shoulder joints. So spread the shoulder blades apart. Keep the slight tilt of the pelvis tucked under, even in the modified position as best you can. Nice straight line from knee to shoulder. Get that feeling that you're pushing away from the floor. At any time you feel the need, ease off. Just release the pressure from the hands. Rest for a while. Come back to it when you're ready. Just keep working with yourself, encouraging yourself. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. Practice here being steady, being present in the moment, and helping yourself. No one ever really got happy by criticizing themselves into it, right? Find the joy, connect to the breath, feel that your energy rising, feel that heat rising, embrace the challenge at whatever intensity you're ready to handle today in your body. And now inhale deeply. Gently hold the breath for a moment. Exhale. Inhale again. Exhale. And hold the breath out for a moment. And inhale and relax. Take a moment, shake your arms. And then come resting on your back, please, once again. Turn your palms up. Let your breath flow easily and freely. Now take a nice deep breath in and let it go. In this next posture, ideally you'll be holding your head, your hands, and your feet all 6 inches off the floor as you, again, anchor your lower back strongly down into the floor. If you're not able to get your back down with your body in this position, and your neck nice and long, as if your crown of your head, you're trying to reach the wall behind you. If you're not able to hold this way, you'll place your hands underneath your hips. And if that's still just a little too much, you'll hold up one leg for the first round of breathing, and then the other leg for the next round of breathing. It's very, very short, this one, so perhaps you can do the full-on posture. It's just a couple of breaths. So here we go, pressing the back down into the floor. Raise your head 6 inches, raise your hands 6 inches. Feel the crown of your head, you're lengthening to the wall behind you. If possible, raise both feet so your heels are 6 inches off the floor. Point your toes and breathe in. And hold the breath for a moment. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And hold the breath out for the moment. And apply root lock. Pull up on your pelvic floor muscles. Pull in on your navel center. And inhale and relax down. Again, turn your palms up. Take a few recovered breaths. And draw your knees into your chest. Hold on to your shins or the backs of your thighs if that's easier for you, and rock yourself up and down. And come up to sitting. So now we're bringing that energy that we've generated down here at the navel center up to the heart, to strengthen our capacity to heal ourselves and others with our hands. Spread your fingers wide apart and have a lot of tension in your hands, and bring your arms out to the sides but angled forward about 30 degrees, as if you're about to give someone a big hug. Close your eyes and take a few nice, deep, full, slow breaths here. Imagine your hands are like antenna for energy and you're charging them up. And now take a very deep full breath in and hold the breath and make tight fists with your hands and create as much tension in your arms as you possibly can as you hold the breath and bring your fists very slowly in toward your heart center. So much tension, as if you're pulling the heaviest thing in the world in toward you. Move very, very slowly. Contract every single muscle fiber you have in your upper body. And when your fists reach your heart center, powerfully exhale. And please do that again. Inhale, open up out to the side, stretch the fingers wide. Make the tight fists and pull as hard as you can. Give yourself a sense of your own strength, your own power. Move so slowly. And again, when the fists reach the chest, powerfully exhale. And one more time, open up, breathe, and hold, and squeeze, and pull. With every ounce of strength you have, pull. Again, once the fists reach the chest, powerfully exhale through your mouth. Inhale and open the arms wide and hold the postures now. Tension in the fingers, spread them wide apart, fully extend them. Slow your breath way down. Lift your heart, feel yourself opening wide to embrace every part of your life. Fearlessly embrace yourself, your life. Very slowly, keeping the fingers extended. Bring your hands in front of your heart center, gradually letting them come together. The sides of the fingers touching, and have your palms about 4 inches apart. Your eyes are open now, looking down to the space between your palms. And sense the energy there. Focus all of your attention there. Imagine that you can see the energy moving between your hands. And you may be able to feel it, this feeling of push-pull, a magnetic feeling, like the hands are being simultaneously drawn together and pressed apart from themselves. Every human being has this capacity to generate the healing power of the hands. It's an energy generated by the heart, by the compassion there. And slowly now, bring the palms all the way together. Feel that energy. Compress it in. Close your eyes. Sit tall with your hands in prayer pose. Focus your eyes up and into the brow and meditate there.
Mata Gurudev Pita Gurudev Swami Parameshwara Gurudev Mata
Take a deep breath
Gurudev
in.
Pita Gurudev Swami
And as you exhale, holding the hands in prayer pose, bring your forehead toward the floor in front of you. If you can rest your forehead on the floor, then please do that. And if not, just bow down as far as you can, ideally getting your head lower in your heart than your heart. In this posture, the head bows to the heart center.
Mata Gurudev Pita Gurudev Swami Parameshwara Gurudev 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 Mata Gurudev Pita Gurudev Swami Parameshwara Sadnam Gurudev Sakha Agyana Panchana Gurudev Pandip
Inhale deeply, rolling up slowly. Rest your hands on your knees. Again, mudra.
Gurudev Data
And meditate now at the brow point.
Upadesa Gurudev Mantra Narodara
Breathe consciously. Take this time to observe yourself.
Satabuddha Murata Gurudev Parasa Parasa Para
To be very still.
Gurudev Tirata Amrita Sarovar Guru Gyan Majana Abhirambhara Sadnam Gurudev Karita Sabha Papa Harita Gurudev Patita Pavita Kara Sadnam Gurudev Ata Jugada Juga Juga Gurudev Manta Har Japildra Sadnam Gurudev Sangata Prabhamela Kara Kiripa Hamamure Papi Chitalagitara Sadnam Gurudev Satguru Para Brahma Parameswara Gurudev Nanaka Para Namaskara Sadnam Gurudev Mata Gurudev Pita Gurudev Swami Parameswara 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 Gurudev Mata Gurudev Swami Parameswara. Gurudev Mata, Gurudev Pita, Gurudev Swami Parameswara. Gurudev Mata, Gurudev Pita, Gurudev Swami Parameswara.
Inhale deeply. Gently suspend the breath for a moment. And exhale. Please stretch your legs out now and come resting on your backs. Allow your hands to be palms up with your fingers relaxed. Allow your legs to roll out to the sides.
Guru Ramdas Guru.
Gradually release any tension from your body, starting with your face. Soften your forehead and your eyes. Relax your jaw. Relax your neck and your shoulders. Give the floor the weight of your head and the length of your spine. Relax your hips. Relax your legs. Relax your feet. Breathe as if you're sleeping.
Guru Ramdas Guru. Guru Guru Vaheguru. Guru Ramdas Guru. Guru Guru Vaheguru. Guru
back into your body by breathing in deeply. Exhale, circle your wrists and your ankles a few times. Take another deep breath in, stretch your arms up above you. Exhale your arms out to the sides. Draw your knee into your chest and twist, stretch your back. And reverse the stretch. Bring both knees into your chest now. And rub together your hands and the soles of your feet. Wake yourself up. Hold your legs and rock on your spine. Come all the way up to sitting. And bring your hands together at your heart center. We'll complete our practice with 3 long Satnams. Inhale to start. Satnam. 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 Thank you for practicing with me. Satnam.